Alright guys, so we're back with the little series where I'm taking a look at the top 5 trending stocks according to StockTwit. So today we got NUWE, HKD, GMVD, ENPH, and RVNC. These were some pretty nice movers, so we're gonna hop right into it. Obviously, first we got NUWE. So I want to take a look at this here in the short term, looking at the weekly chart. We can see we broke this previous range in October. So I'm just going to take that low with this low, and we can see we are building a support at around 672. Now, obviously the supply zone is going to be all the way back up at $26. So this is potentially a stock that can fly all the way back up to $26, nearly 200%. Odds of that happening are probably low. I could imagine this thing probably just builds intermediate term range down here that might last a couple of weeks to months, and then maybe after that it does climb back up to that $26 level. So you can see today's news, they basically they beat sales estimates and issued forward guidance that also beat estimations. I probably wouldn't get into that one, but I would keep it on my watch list. So next we got HKD. So obviously this was the stock that went up to like $2,000. And I think it was like a single day a couple of months ago, back in August. We tried to build a base at around 16, gave up that base, got a huge technical rebound. We go over to the daily chart, we can kind of see lots of supply zones were left within that drop, which made this a pretty good trade to target for a bounce back above that $16 level, which we got, and then some. So honestly, I wouldn't hop into this trade, but I would want to see this kind of maintain that $16 level. If it does that, I could maybe see here in the future this thing gets back up to $42 if traders don't let it go. But I think it's probably dead money for now. Next, we got GMVD. Everything is kind of inside candles here, but if we take the wicks off, we obviously have a significant close here last year. So if you're bullish on this stock, it's up 52% today. We want to see it hold that 328 level, which it temporarily traded underneath. Once again, here we are. It's similar to HKD, a huge gap up. That's a significant area. As you see, it acted as a support, and then we broke down. So if this stock is able to generate enough momentum, I would say around $10 to $13 would be the target. So ideally, you kind of want to see it rise all the way up there and then kind of build a base before it can get to that $30 level. So this is maybe a stock with a lot of upside, but unless you know kind of what's going on, I wouldn't target it, simply because there's not really too much to go off on technical wise. So next we got ENPH. All right, so ENPH is, I believe this is like a solar power company. A simple way to look at this is we kind of see it's in between these two resistance and support down here. So if we create a level in the middle, we see it's actually being rejected by around that 290 level. It's all the way to 227 now. So what would I do? So in this scenario, we can see that there is a demand zone right here that we're currently trading underneath. If you're bullish on this stock, you definitely want to see it kind of recapture that, probably at around 260. Continue to build a base above there, and then go for 515. But over the past couple of weeks or months, we do see there is a significant resistance overhead. We've rejected 3 times. If it does play out correctly, this could go all the way back to 133. So there's a lot of downside here, potentially 55% compared to the upside, which is also around 50-60%. So I definitely wouldn't want to really play this stock in the short to an intermediate term, because it can really go both ways, and I don't know which one. Last but not least, we got RVNC. So RVNC is a very odd stock. It's a pharmaceutical. So we're just going to take that opening candle, connect it with the 25, the 2015 close, and we can see historically it's rejected that $34 level and caught support at around $17, and the midpoint is $25. Currently we're trading above there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly chart to see if there's any trade opportunities. And as you can see, the supply or demand area opened up right at that $25 level. Our closest resistance is at $34, which is about 13% away. Demand is 16% away. This thing could once again kind of go either way. We do have, a bit of resistance overhead. So, you're probably chasing like pennies here, because I mean, if you're right, you win a little. If you're wrong, you lose everything that you would gain. So not something that I would want to trade. You also have this significant piece of price action over here, a huge gap. So if price doesn't go up here and it starts to decline, our first target would be 25, and then obviously we could come all the way back down to around $16-17. It doesn't really look like a good setup to me, so I would stay out of that one as well. But that's it for today. Thank you guys for checking in. I'm probably gonna do these videos up until March. Try to just get the whole format down, make them better and better each video, and then I'm gonna pivot toward different types of content at the end of that trial period. So hopefully you guys stick with me. If you do, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and do all that stupid stuff. Peace.